I want to talk about what's going to happen when Trump leaves the office. If that's the problem I want to talk about. I don't see a way he will be willing to admit he lost. Doesn't matter if it's going to be by a wide margin or a narrow margin. If he's going to lose, he's going to say that it's fake news. No, this cannot be. Our polls show that we should have won, or something like that, and there is no way. It's fake news. It's whatever. And what are we going to do then? What are we going to do when he will claim that this is fake? And his supporters, his diehard supporters, will go out to the streets and protest. And they have guns, and it could be really dangerous. What are we going to do? We're going to go to another election? That's going to be a major problem. What are we going to do if he is not wanting to leave the office? And of course, he will say, this is fake news. There is no way I'm going to leave. But forget about, there is another problem here. What if, on the way out, he's gonna break everything out, like a kid that breaks out everything because he's angry? What are we gonna do then? If he decides to go into major wars, could be with Iran, could be with North Korea, or even China, or start like a major. When I take this video, when I make this video, this is right after Trump escalated the trade war with China. So what about if he escalated this even farther, much farther, in all the way? Maybe there is, I'm not sure all the rules, maybe there is a way, but if maybe there is some kind of a law that says that if we are in a war, the current president stays. What are we going to do if he's going to decide to do that? Because that's going to be a problem. So we need to fear that moment in which he leaves the White House. If that's what I said, there's the problem of if he's going to leave, he's not going to say everything is fake news. The other problem is, what if he decides to break everything? And I read his tweets, I follow him, and the way I perceive him as such a person, he has this little childish problem that he might break everything on the way out. It's like he's gonna get angry, and he decided to break everything. With who? I don't know. Could be a lot of options. Could be with the EU, could be with Mexico. So that could be a problem. Some would argue that the FBI or Homeland Security or whoever will try to let him stay for another 4 years, for another term. Because if not, we're going to have even major problems. The predicament here is that doesn't matter what, even if he stays for another 4 years, everything still might be, it doesn't look good anyway. And if he doesn't, if you kick him out in some way, or even rightly so, right? Even if you lose, again, I don't see a clear way of him getting out of there. So in some way, we are in a serious predicament here, because on one hand, if he stays for another 4 years, this doesn't look good at all. And if not, I don't see the way of him getting out. So we need to actually think about it. Now, I think there is not enough rhetoric. I barely heard anything about it, and I read a lot of news. And I think the rhetoric is not enough. It doesn't talk about enough about this problem. And I think it's a problem we need to start to think about and start to have some kind of a strategy or a plan to what we're going to do when this is going to happen. And that's it. Thank you.